Welcome back. We are the Internet Chronicles. Today we got David Hicks right down there. We got Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is our final installment of the story of Shia LaBeouf versus 4chan. Our story picks up we're in a new location. We're in Finland, where Shia LaBeouf is streaming in his personal cabin to a museum where there are like 3 TVs or monitors in a cabin in a museum, which is also in Finland. He makes this information public, though, which is his first mistake, since nearby residents who are on 4chan go by to sort of mess with him. There are 2 teams going on that are messing with Shia LaBeouf. One team is just actually going to the museum where he's live streaming, and they're just kind of messing around with Shia LaBeouf, wearing MAGA caps, just kind of trolling with him, and just generally being nuisances there. And during one of these streams, he starts doing a little inspirational speech. And you want to tell that, Robbie?
Oh yeah. So it's like at one of these times in the day where people are watching them, and he just suddenly starts going on this tangent, and he starts saying this speech, right, about white supremacists and Nazis and stuff. He's going really into it, and people were like, damn, maybe he's saying something. Then it turns out that this whole spiel he's giving was just stolen from Colin Space off of Twitter. So he literally just stole some guy from Twitter's whole speech. And I can read it off real quick. You can talk to any former Chan boy and they can tell you how it went from stock humor to white supremacist recruitment. And that's just a piece of it, but it uses a lot of strong language and generally just bashing on 4chan itself. And it's just funny that he stole a tweet for it, but
why? Just use your own speech.
It was probably more work to steal it than
honestly.
Credit him or anything, just straight Control C, Control V it. But the second group also, those people were messing with the museum, being trolling there. The second group of people were trying to find Shia LaBeouf's personal cabin to also mess with him, and they kind of used, since he was streaming, they were able to see his environment. They saw a chair, one of the cabin chairs, and they were able to find the logo on it and cross-reference that to nearby producers for cabins around that area, and they're eventually able to find one that he purchased. And after they found the cabin he was in, they tried throwing in poop with drones into his chimney.
Like Santa Claus.
Yeah. I prefer coal over live turd in my stockings, but that's just me personally. After that, there were some works that the 4chan users were talking about, trying to get a crane over there to take his house down, but that luckily never happened. You can only imagine the horror, just going to sleep and waking up and your house is gone.
Dude, they couldn't steal the flag, so we just steal his cabin.
Next is gonna be his kidney.
Actually, they found at his cabin, he got a little cold feet, so he switched locations to France, where another cabin, his little nice obsession with cabins, where it was just a flag. It was a camera and a flag. He was just recording, but there was light coming from the left side of the flag. People on 4chan were able to use the day and night cycle, similar to the situation in Tennessee. They were to find the sun cycle, and from there they were able to find the cabin again. They tried messing with the Wi-Fi routers, just ordering pizza over there to it was horrible. After they found the cabin, they were just using flashlights to just mess with the camera recordings. They got Shia LaBeouf got mad again, so he moved the location to another place in Paris, the Le Louvre Unique Tower, which is in France. And they also did like a similar thing. They used the cloud surveillance, the sun cycle, and nearby airplanes similar to the situation. And someone got a makeshift flamethrower, and they attached it to a drone. They flew it over, and they tried burning it, but that backfired horribly. And then after that, it kind of started to die down, and Joe Biden got inaugurated. So that's when the whole like he will not divide us thing kind of died out.
Yeah, people really started to lose interest in it as well by that point. So it's like it is just kind of generally the ending of the whole campaign, pretty much.
Even towards like the whole like they called it the whitewash operation, but like even towards that point, they were just messing with them. They weren't even like taking it, you know. They were just kind of like screwing with them. And then like watching the video too of the flamethrower drone trying to burn the flag, it's so goofy. It's just sitting there like doing nothing and the flag untouched.
Yeah, the flag was also like fairly fire resistant, so it literally did nothing.
Bro, I think I heard too that like immediately after it tried, it just kind of crashed and died, and then that was it.
I imagine he purposely bought a flame resistant flag for that one. He kind of knew.
It's like, ooh, imagine being Shia LaBeouf in like this situation. Like you're taking all these precautions to stop people from messing with you,
and the entire community just is bent on just ruining your plans.
Just out of pure spite, just no other reason. Well, that's going to be the final installment for Shia LaBeouf versus 4chan. We'll be tuned back in for the next episode of the Internet Chronicles. So yeah, casting out.